Hello and welcome to creativitywithstamps.typepad.com. As promised, this is the long-awaited video on how to customize your neutral color ribbon. It has taken me a while to show this to you guys because of the snow and sick days and all of that. Life just gets in the way, but I am finally able to do this video for you guys. Last month I had shown you my the cover of my Christmas album with my customized crumb cake ribbon, this one. And so I wanted to show you guys how to do that. You can do that with any neutral color ribbon that you have. I have seam binding here, grosgrain, your Victoria lace, your satin vanilla, and I think this is the white organza ribbon from Stampin'Up. But any neutral ribbon that you have laying around, you can do this technique with. Okay. So I think I'm going to show you how to do the seam binding today. So what you're going to do, you're going to need classic re-inkers that are used to re-ink your classic ink pads and your markers. These are a little bit downplayed a lot because most people think that they're just used to re-ink just your pads and your markers, but these little guys can be utilized to do so many different techniques, and one of them is to color your ribbons. So today I'm going to use the Baja Breeze, but you can pretty much use any of the classic inks. You're going to need some good H2O and some sort of liquid measurement. I just got this eyedropper from my drawer. It's like a CVS one used for some sort of medication for my kids. And then you're also going to need some paper towels to lay your wet ribbon on. So and now you can experiment to your liking, and depending on how much re-inker you use in water combination, you're going to get a variation of color intensity. So to get the intensity that I wanted, I pretty much took, I think, 5 milliliters of water and just dropped it off in like this empty plastic container that I had laying around, and just drop it in there. And then I'm going to put about 20 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are 20 drops of my re-inker. And then you're going to get some sort of tweezers and just kind of mix it around. You can do that with a toothpick, anything that you have that can mix the color around with the water. And then I will cut the ribbon. This is the seam binding. And basically just drop it in there. It's as easy as that. Now when I lay it out to dry, I'm going to lay it dry kind of all in like a little pile to make it wrinkly and vintagey. And when I do that, when I put it in a little pile like that too, you're going to get some color variations throughout your ribbon. If you don't like that and you want the same color throughout your entire ribbon with no variation to it, you can just lay it down to dry flat, and it will do that for you. And if you want it flatter, you can also iron it out after it's dried. Okay, I think I like that. I'm just gonna put it here on my, let it drip a little bit. So you can see that there's some liquid left over. You can do more ribbon if you want to. And I'm just leaving it like that to dry. Okay, normally it takes about, it will take overnight. So this is what I got with that combination. I got this, so it's pretty light, so if you want it darker you can, but you can see the different color variations throughout the whole ribbon. And I also had done the Victoria lace that we have. So this is what I did with that. And with that seam binding, I created a card like this. And I think with the Riding Hood red, this is what I achieved over here. So, you know, the color looks a little different than what you see than your cardstock. Obviously, it's a little lighter, but nonetheless, it's very, very pretty, and I like it. Now, a friend of mine, Amy Core, had shown me how to also customize your ribbon using your markers. So I have the same marker here, Baja Breeze, same color. And this is as simple as it gets. And I don't think this is her original idea. I think she told me she saw either a video or a tutorial or somebody, another demonstrator who had shown this. So I know that both her and I obviously are not the original people who thought of this idea. But nonetheless, I'm sharing it with you, and so here we go. I'm just doing one side, and this one has two edges that are white, and you can color those as well. So let me do that. You can leave them white, or you can color them. I'm not going to do the whole ribbon for you. I think you get the idea. But on the back, it still the color still shows through. Very pretty. She had done Daffodil Delight for me. This is what she did for me. And then she went a step further and told me that if you utilize your heat gun, and when you color it, it will be wet. This is wet. It will be wet for a few minutes. So if you apply heat while it's wet to dry it, it will wrinkle and give you this kind of an effect, which is really, really nice. If you do apply the heat though, I suggest to start very slowly and gently. I would not put my heat gun in just one spot. I would move it around and not stay so close to the ribbon, just kind of be a little bit careful with it. And if it takes you a little longer, then it takes you a little longer, but I wouldn't just ruin the ribbon just because of impatience. So there you go. I hope this has helped you a little bit and given you a new way to utilize your classic re-inkers. Have a great day. Bye-bye.